There's a difference between wanting to be good and needing to be great. On the surface, Whiplash is a film about jazz, drumming, and an abusive instructor pushing his students past their limits. But what it's really about is ambition at its most dangerous. The kind that makes pain feel meaningful, isolation feel necessary, and self-destruction feel almost noble. More than anything, Whiplash asks one question. What are you willing to sacrifice to become unforgettable? Because Andrew Neiman doesn't just want to be talented, he wants to be one of the greats. He wants to be remembered, and that exact desire is what gives the film so much intensity. Because Whiplash treats greatness like a transaction. If Andrew wants to win, something has to be given up. At first, sacrifice seems normal. Time, comfort, rest, the usual price of trying to be exceptional. But the deeper Andrew goes, the more the film shows that winning is asking for so much more than effort. It takes his relationships, it takes his peace of mind, it takes his ability to see life as anything more than just achievement. That's why the scene with Nicole matters so much. When Andrew breaks up with her, he doesn't do it like someone torn apart by decision. He treats it almost like a calculation. If the relationship might get in the way of greatness, then he has to let it go. And that's the real shift in the movie. Andrew stops seeing winning as the overall goal, but rather he sees it as a standard. And if something gets him closer to greatness, it stays. But if it doesn't, it gets sacrificed. That's what makes his obsession so disturbing. It's not that he works hard, it's that he starts reorganizing everything in his life around one thing, until everything human becomes secondary. Then there's Fletcher, who pushes that idea even further. Fletcher believes that greatness is worth almost any price. Humiliation, fear, pain, even psychological abuse. All of it's justified if it creates brilliance. He doesn't see cruelty as cruelty. He sees it as a tool. That's what makes him so dangerous. He gives Andrew a philosophy that makes sacrifice feel meaningful. Under Fletcher's worldview, if you're suffering, maybe that means you're getting closer to greatness. If you're bleeding, isolated, and breaking apart, maybe that just proves how badly you want it. And that's what makes Whiplash so uncomfortable. The film understands how seductive that idea is. We admire obsession, we celebrate the people who have given everything to excellence. So when the film asks you what you're willing to sacrifice to win, it doesn't feel like some sort of distant moral question. It feels so much more personal. Because to Andrew, the answer was always yes. Yes to the pain, yes to the isolation, yes to losing balance, tenderness, and perspective. Yes to becoming less of a person in exchange for becoming a far better performer. The more he gives up, the more tapered his world becomes, because by the end of the movie, winning is not just part of his life, it is his life. There's no more room for anything else. That's what makes the final performance feel so powerful. On one hand, it feels like a total victory. Andrew takes control, he proves himself, and he reaches a level of greatness that he's been chasing throughout the whole film. The scene is deeply unsettling because at that point, you can't separate the achievement from the cost. Andrew wins, but look what's next to him in that final frame. Not a friend, not a lover, not peace, just a drum set and the conductor who broke him to build him. Whiplash doesn't ask if greatness is possible. It asks if the version of you that achieves it is someone you'd still want to be. The price of greatness wears a different face every time, but it always collects. The currency changes, but the cost never does.